Good day, y'all. It's AJ here, your Toothless Sage Seeker. A couple of readings ago, I spoke about being in the middle of a project of creating a very unique and interesting rosary. I wanted to share with you the finished piece today. What I found interesting about this rosary that I saw on social media was the aspect of the spacer beads on either side of the main bead, and that the Our Father beads were bigger than the rest of the beads, and they were not separated by a chain, so that it was one giant, continuous loop of beads. What inspired me to create this was the fact the person used a mixture of semi-precious stones and wooden beads, and I thought to myself, I have a whole bunch of semi-precious stones I need to put to use, and I do have a couple of wooden beads I can use as well. So this rosary is a mixture of all the leftover pieces that from different projects I couldn't quite put to use, and I'm excited I have it connected in one spot. I've got wooden beads from bracelets. I've got tiger's eye, snowflake obsidian. I've got quartz. I've got dyed quartz. I've got hematite, amethyst, lava stone, adventurine, snowflake obsidian, or sodalite, reconstructed Larimar, and I've got white glass beads from a different project. So all together, I was able to create this gorgeous piece of a rosary, just pieced together, and I had a very interesting, unique cross to put on it that's from a very interesting time in my life. So I'm liking the way this was put. This came out for what it is, and I'm excited to put it to use. One thing I found interesting was that as I was putting it together, the loop of the rosary, the main loop, has 54 beads. And that is half the number of beads of a mala, which has 108 beads. I kind of find it interesting. So if you're actually using a rosary and you want to use a mala, just go twice on the loop. You're good. So with that, in honor of the rosary, I wanted to do a card reading with decks I associate with Mother Mary, the Tarot of the Light. I use this tarot deck along with the Mother Mary Oracle in my spiritual practice, but I also use this tarot deck for predictive readings, and I like to pair this tarot deck with the messages from the Light Oracle to get a good reading. So let's pull some cards from these decks, and what's the message for the collective? So the tarot card I pulled today is the High Priestess, Intuition. And again, this is a card about intuition, so we are going to roll with that keyword. And the Oracle card I have here is Listen. The message I'm getting here is listen to your intuition. Listen to that gut feeling. It might not always be right, but it can keep you out of trouble. It can keep you from getting into a jam, into worse places than you already are, because it's something deep inside you is telling you, no, this is not right. Trust your intuition when it comes to doing your readings, when you're doing divination, so on and so forth. Sometimes, a lot of times, what your intuition is telling you is more than what the cards can say, is more what you have learned about a certain form of divination. So always trust your intuition, write that information down, and see how that reading goes, see how that divination reading goes, and always follow your intuition, whatever your gut is telling you, this is good, this is bad, so on and so forth, because it can lead you where you need to be. So with that, I want to wish everybody namaste. I will see you guys in my next reading, and as always, y'all come back down here.